Hello, Jet. Hello, Jet. Hello. I hope you're still having a fun holidays. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. How you doing, Jet? Feeling tired of going to a relative family house and having awkward conversation yet? Maybe not, maybe not. We can enjoy this for a few more days. Hello, hello. Yeah, I see you in the bike. I see you. You are at a relative house right now having a somewhat stale conversation and you're pulling out your phone to look on my stream. I'm not judging, I'm not judging. It's fine. But it's fine. Perhaps that's the minority. Perhaps the people that actually enjoy being around their loved one are a lot more than I expect. Alright, I'm yapping, chat. How you doing? I'm doing fine as usual. My cold is getting a little bit better. So I've been taking a bit of just like regular medicine or vitamins, and my nose is a bit less runny now. This weather, I mean, it's during daytime it's too warm and during nighttime it's too cold. So gotta take care of yourself, Jad. Gotta take care of yourself. All right. Now I believe. Right, let's start the stream. The timer is counting down. Let's start the stream. I believe that during the yesterday's stream, I was too engulfed in clearing the abyss that I neglect the portion to talk about Lanyan. So we're gonna talk about Lanyan today, as well as MAVUIKA CITLALI, and I will try to speak in the most razor language way possible. Just explain that in very easy to understand term, right? So, and that would include comparing MAVUIKA to say like Xiangling, let's say comparing CITLALI to Zhongli, and those kind of things. It's good comparison because what they do are somewhat similar and we have a point of reference for that we know about, have been knowing about. Alright, and as usual, here's Shiori looking at you disgustingly. Where's my sound effect? There we go. Alright then. Lanyan. The new 4-star that is coming out in, I believe, the second half of 5.3. If you have seen my stream 2 days ago, maybe you have seen this tier list. Let me bring the tier list up again. I believe I've posted that in my Discord, so just gonna have to roll up a little. Right here. So perhaps you've seen this tier list of mine from my previous stream, and I will also cut this portion of the stream out into a separate video for the people that want to catch up on it. This is the tier list that I made for Lantern Ride free 4-star selector, and you may notice that Lanyan is up here among the best option to get. Why is that? Now the short answer is she can be a better Zhongli. That's the short answer. There are of course many nuances to that. She's not always better than Zhongli. We'll dive into that a little bit. And I've prepared some comparisons. Hello Lumin, how you doing? How's the holiday season treating ya? Alright, real quick, let me spend a bit my resin, then we'll go back to talk about Lanyan, because that does require talking in depth about some of her possible teams. Being a Nemo character, a very obvious thing that she can do is holding the Viridescent Venerer artifact set, and that makes her at the baseline good. Check my notes real quick to see what I'm farming for this account today. It's good, but you didn't have any present. No! Are you still of the age that you're supposed to be receiving presents? Present? Oh, well, I guess there's no cut-off age that we exactly do not receive present anymore. It's up to the people surrounding us. Okay, on this account, I am farming for the Li Yue Wealth Ley Line, and then Gaming and Xingqiu talents.
Rigid rules behind. I prefer using my own cutting tool.
Hello, Mr. Poopy. 109. I wonder what 109 could mean. This is part of Li Yue, right? Yeah, this is part of Li Yue. Let's go there. I am in a constant state of needing more Mora. So this will do, chat. Actually, you do not need Primogems, just need 10 or 20 pulls. You don't need to farm more Primogems. Gotcha. Are you close to being guaranteed for a character? And are you pulling for anyone in the next patch, Lumin?
Let's go. Steady as steady.
I believe during the next patch they will give out a decent amount of Primogem as well, but a big part of it is in the second part of the patch, because that's closer to Lantern Rite, which is the Lunar New Year. So the characters in the first phase of the patch we may receive a little bit less funding for those characters. That one. Definitely MAVUIKA. I see. Definitely, alright. I mean, you can join my gang. I'm also pulling MAVUIKA, that's a forgiven. Then I will also very likely pull CITLALI and maybe pulling MAVUIKA C1.
I must leave no stone unturned.
That is the order of business. I guess in general, I'd really like support characters because they are so versatile. They can be played in so many teams in general, to the point where I pull so many support characters without pulling much of on-field character. I guess for this account it's a little bit different. For my main account, I believe I have Brina, Nahida. Who else? Who's the other support character? Upcoming, that would be MAVUIKA, which is a hybrid of support and main DPS. CITLALI, which is support. What's up, Timmy? Finally, you are awake early. Nice. Is that part of the New Year resolution? Are you starting your New Year resolution early? After MAVUIKA, you're pulling on the Chronicle banner. Yeah, pulling on the Chronicle banner will take a little bit of planning ahead, because, well, going off from what happens last time, the Chronicle banner only lasts for one phase. And the pity is not shared between the normal banner, so we really have to plan ahead and likely save up for the worst case scenario around 150 to 160 all the way to 150 80 pulls. to guarantee a character that we want. Otherwise, that amount of pity is gonna be locked away until who knows how long. Christmas resolution! Let's go. Baby step, right? Am I right? A lot of change in the habit that I notice is it is taking a small amount. Like if it takes a big amount of effort, then we'll not do it. We'll try for maybe a week at most, and then we'll drop the habit. But if a habitual change is gradual, then we're likely to stick with it. That's what I've noticed, and that's what I've seen other people say a lot. So for me, if I want to change something about myself, for example, say trying to introduce a little bit more exercising into my schedule, or in some case I also try to wake up a little bit earlier. I try to do that gradually. Be exercising just about 10 minutes, and 10 minutes is so easy that I rarely have the excuse to not do it, right? And only when I feel up to it, I will exercise just a little bit more. It's easing myself into it. I think it will be the same for waking up earlier too, if you want to do that. But then of course, I am not a fully a believer of it's a saying that waking up early is somehow superior to staying up late and waking up late. I think that's just something for everyone to figure out for themselves, what kind of schedule works best for them. That is only if we want to change, then that is the way to do it. I went over a whole tangent there. Timmy got an issue. Oh, not issue. Insane flower for your Yelan. She jumped from top 16% to top 4%. Can you review her? Of course. Give me your UID again. And congrats on the flower. Usually, I mean almost always, the ranking on Akasha is very indicative of how much damage, more damage a character do. And that is an insane improvement. Some curls up or push up. Alright, this is gonna sound embarrassing, right? A few years back, I used to be able to do around 20 push up and around 10 pull up. But lately, for the past month, I've been trying to ease back into exercising, and I can barely do 5 push up. I cannot even pull myself up the bar. That's how far gone I am. Like if I want to do a full set of push-up now, I will have to do what was it? Inclining or reclining? Inclining push-up, the easier push-up where our body is not horizontal on the ground and it's like kind of diagonally up, that kind of thing. I don't know the exact wording for that.
Strike a pose. Shine.
But yeah, for me personally, I've been trying to get back into that habit in the past month or so. Because I start to notice that I am not as agile as before, and I've been focusing on too many other things. I feel that I get gassed so easily just walking a somewhat short distance. So I try to do that again. You could call it a Christmas-ish resolution, resolution, or New Year-ish resolution. Doesn't matter. I feel like I should start doing it, so I start doing it. Is MAVUIKA or Arlecchino good? Alright, I can tell you for certain, because this is, or Arlecchino is already out. Arlecchino is one of the top tier DPS right now in the game. She's a character that can work in both vaporized teams, melt teams, and overload team with Chevres or mono pyro team. She is quite flexible, Arlecchino, in terms of what team she can play, and her damage is competitive, even without 5-star support. But that requires Chevres, Bennett, and Fischl, which is, I guess, kind of one of the best 4-stars out there. MAVUIKA is competitive to Arlecchino, maybe a little bit even out damaging Arlecchino a little, but MAVUIKA teams are more dependent on something, either a reaction or natlan character specifically for her to do more damage. So you could say that MAVUIKA teams are a little bit more restrictive, but if you have the right team for her, she will be able to do comparable, even outshining a little Arlecchino. That is all based on the information that has been going around even before her official release, so that could be subject to change. Just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, let me go to look at Harshal stuff. I went on a whole tangent there. Harshal said the Yelan has been going through an improvement. Hold on, this looks like a deluxe. Maybe the website is not loading properly for me. I'm gonna let the website load a little bit more. What time do I usually wake up in the morning? So for me, I usually wake up around 7 AM. I just noticed. Look at how proud she is. Hold on. Is that the pose? No. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Look at how proud she is. Usually I wake up at 7 AM and I would do my morning stuff like brush teeth, wash myself, have some breakfast, and all of that would take usually until around 8 AM. Then I would start my computer up and start preparing for the stream, which is usually at 9 AM. So during the 1 hour that I start my computer up and prepare for the stream, I usually work on the thumbnail for the live stream, I work on the title of the live stream, and just rehearse or think about all the stuff that I plan to do on stream. I usually have a rough outline, and you would usually see that outline at the bottom right corner of my stream. Those are usually the things that I try to accomplish on stream. And today we'll be talking about LANYAN, MAVUIKA, and CITLALI in Razor language. Technically, the Pyro Traveler is also coming out, but we do not have a lot of data on the Pyro Traveler to make meaningful conclusion yet.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
It's usually 7:30 when you start to stream here. I see. For you, it's 9:30. Alright, let's look at Yelan real quick. This is from Harshal. This bow is slightly sus. Option for her. Usually she prefers a Favonius bow a lot more. But like, if you have R5, this is okay-ish. See, you have the relevant talents up to level 10 and this to level 8 because it's also very good. I would also consider level 9 it. And let's look at the artifacts. The substat quality. Oh, the grids are solid, but what's really selling this is the giga amount of energy recharge from substat alone. There's a lot of recharge, and even without an energy recharge San, you were able to reach a respectable amount of energy recharge here, so kudos to you.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
And good amount of HP substat as well. This is a really good build. This is a really good build. Nice. Sack bow. I would recommend a 5 bow instead. Yeah, I'd recommend a 5 bow instead, depending on what kind of teams you use her in. Because a sacrificial bow, it does have its uses. If you want to use more of her skill and potentially forward vaporizing her skill, then this is a good bow. But if you just want energy, then I recommend 5 bow more. It doesn't take as much time from the team, because doing her E run is gonna take some time from the main DPS, right? But if she's the main DPS and maybe there's a Shangli in the team and there's burning in the team, and then you want to use one skill vaporize, the other skill vaporize, and this weapon is good. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, in general, in terms of substat quality is very, very good. Okay, I finished farming for the ley line event. Let's see, do I have, can I farm for gaming here? I don't think so, not today, no. You fuck up the rotation pretty much, so you need high ER build. You only have R15, so you suck. Let me check again. Yeah, I guess R15 can be somewhat unreliable with this amount of grid. Quick math. Quick math, hold on. Yep. Even if there are 2 enemies, there's a 60%. Wait, hold on. 1 minus 0.36. Minus 0.36. Times 0.64. Even if there are 2 enemies, there is a 50 or 40% chance that 5R1 does not trigger, so this is more reliable. Gotcha. It's fine. Let's go farm for some hotel material books. You're forced to wake up at 3 AM due to your work? I am sorry if that is a hassle for you. Doesn't sound very pleasant. Oh sure, I ruined Newbies hydro pump for Timmy. Raahh. You know what Vortex said, chat? You know what Vortex said? Do you know how Vortex ruined Newbies pump for me? Here we go, chat. Here we go. I shall present Vortex case for everyone to judge fairly, alright? Okay, hold on. Music down. And browser volume up. What is this? This is Genshin Impact, a game that we can waste our life in a good way. This is from yesterday's stream. To you what exactly is going on in here? You ready, chat? Ready for my explanation? Here it comes. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right, one more time. Sure. I can't. I have to pause. Context for the meme. And this is what Vortex said. You sound constipated. I can never look at Nova's water pump the same anymore. Chat. Guilty? Guilty. Now every time Novelet does the huge water pump, I'm gonna think of him being constipated, sounding constipated. Pretty accurate sounding though. Not complaining. It's accurate. But now the image is burned into my mind, alright? Guilty. Let me check number of materials I need remaining for hotel. This to be level 9. I have 8 currently, I need 4 more. Alright, keep farming. A big load of shit. Ain't that right?
I must leave no stone unturned as a dutiful maid would.
Imagine it is 3 a.m. And maybe you are woken up by the sound of one of your beloved family member in the bathroom. Shaw! Hold on. Here we go. Shaw! Chat, you jest. But I'm streaming from the toilet right now.
I'll catch up.
It's a war zone in there. Nice, I have enough. Just enough. Now I only need more giant material. You sure to call the ambulance if you hear that in the morning? You sure? You gotta call the the fire department too? Five of those, nice. Alright, now wait for the weekly boss material, and meanwhile I can do a few of these. Actually, I'll be doing the event today too. I would call the plumber.
Someone needs assistance.
Down here.
Strike a pose.
What's my pet doing? Why are they not attacking? Right, thank you.
Let me ahead.
Next one's over here. Ah, this guy again. Hopefully I'm gonna get this guy's quest done for good today. Chains of quests are quite annoying. Probably should use something like Utao. So the collateral damage is not a lot, because I remember one of these quests requiring us to not kill any of his supply stuff. You love chess. Chess? I love chess. I love the feeling of getting my hands on one. For the amount of juicy primo that they give. Epic chess is my dream. Hold on, I have to focus on this a little bit. This is actually requires some brain power, this quest right here. Take the head, take the foot, mountain top, and the mountain side. Oh, this one. I remember this one. Chest, small chest, medium chest. I love them all. Big chest usually gives the coziest amount of feeling when I get that juicy 40 primo gem. Small chests we should not underestimating those. Grabbing enough of those, and we'll also having a lot of 5 primo gems.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me read you.
Let's make sure that I do not hit any boxes. Nice. Imagine you're more concerned the toilet being clogged than the person being constipated. I mean, the toilet being clogged would affect me. Person being constipated affects them mostly, right? You tell me to comfort grit rate to stop Hu Tao. You got her accidentally and haven't built her yet. She does not want to miss out on grit. Well, Hu Tao is a character that does not need an abnormal amount of grit rate in comparison to other characters. She wants to remain the 1:2 ratio for her grit rate to grit damage. That's it. Nice. Got that quest done. Usually for a character that does one huge hit and it feels so bad to miss the crit on those, then you want to be slightly leaning more toward crit rate. So for example, say a character like Raiden, right? I do not have Raiden on this account. But a character like Raiden does one huge hit that does a lot of damage when she does the initial slash. And missing the crit on that feels absolutely terrible. So on those kind of characters, we are more biased toward crit rate to make sure that we crit than crit damage. But for a character, for example, like Chlorine, who does 1,000,000 hits in one rotation, not 1,000,000, more like 30 or something like that. 3 plus 3, 6 times 5, yeah, around 30 hits. Then we would just go a normal 1:2 ratio because we know that throughout a rotation the amount of crit and non-crit will be kind of balanced out. She does a lot of hits. A character like Hu Tao is also similar, somewhat similar to Chlorine. She does around 10-ish vaporized hits in a single rotation. So 1:2 ratio would be fine. It's gonna look something like this. Is there a thing for Furina pet to attack? There is, right? This? No, they do not want to attack that one. I'm gonna need a torch. I'll choose enemies. That works too. Alright. Hello, Taiki. Glad to see you here today. Appreciate you for being in the chat. Alright, Hu Tao. Or Purina Pet, do the thing. Okay. This is close to a 1:2 ratio. And that, like for Hu Tao, that's good enough. I do not have any example of character who does one huge hit and then that's it in here, so it's fine. I'll give the example when I can. Is 70 over 230 good? When your crit damage is 230, it is important that you try to get your crit rate to 100 to preserve the 1:2 ratio. That is the most optimal ratio for crit rate to crit damage for you to do the most damage possible. And you have watched me reviewing enough characters at this point that you know the quick hand formula for calculating different crit builds, right? Just take your crit rate and multiply that by crit damage. The bigger the result, the more damage you do. You send something in Discord? What is that something? I see your foot.
Shower you with praise. Rain outlines your fate.
The type of shit you eat at night, I see.
No, my sword! Bring her! Time to shine! Let's light it up! Teamwork is tricky!
Ah, yes. Not that one, and there's one more, right? Or is that done? Oh, done. Done with the daily. Let's go to Fontaine to claim it. Right now, we are probably warmed up, and now we can talk about Lanyan. Let me pull up a document.
Thank you for...
Okay. Do you have Zhongli? Or I can just do this, right? I can do this. So what does Zhongli offer to the table when we want to use him? Zhongli, first thing first, he offers a tick shield for comfort. Cool. Then he offers a 20% resistance reduction on the enemy. So it's a debuff for enemy, which is which makes us do more damage. And finally, he's a contender, a very good contender to hold the Archaic Petra artifact set, which when we collect a crystallize of a particular pyro, hydro, electro, cryo element, that element will gain 35% damage bonus. Okay, so as a whole, Zhongli can be summarized in 3 things: tick shield, resistance shred 20%, and damage bonus 35%. That is the 3 things that Zhongli offers. It is the Yak session, indeed. Yo, for Lantern Ride, should I get the new character or Gaming or the other DPS? Funny you ask. If you'd like to access this lovely tier list I put in here, you can in my Discord, or you can just pause my stream right now. We did this tier list 2 days ago, and you can look at this tier list. It is ordered from left to right, from up to down. And you should be able to look at this tier list and say, oh, if I have a C1 Xingqiu and C3 Xiangling, I should get a C2 Xingqiu. Oh, if I have a C3 Xiangling and no Xingqiu and no Lanyan, I should get a C4 Xiangling. Oh, if I have none of these 3 options as the next good option for me, I should get the new character, Lanyan. This is ordered in terms of power, to the best of my knowledge and to the best of my capability that I can offer you in general. Of course, your preference toward any single character may sway you into getting them instead, and that is absolutely fine. Get the characters you like first and foremost. This list is only helpful if you are undecided or do not have a preference. There we go. That is how good Lanyan is. She's only after Xingqiu, C4 Xiangling, and C2 Xingqiu. Similarly, if you have a C5 Xingqiu and say no Gaming yet, then you will say, should I get C0 Gaming or C6 Xingqiu? You should get C6 Xingqiu. It's higher on the list. There we go. Very simple. Go down from the list. Okay. Maybe you sacrifice your Tanari artifacts? What do you mean? There. Maybe you sacrifice your Tanari. What do you mean? The Game and Tanari are not the same characters. They do not even use the same artifacts. You have C3 Shangling, but you want Lanyan. Then go for it. Every time there is a I want something, I'd say go for it. You want that? Go for that. This list is only helpful if you don't really want anything and you care about the thing that gives you the most power in your account. I'm gonna go and say that if it is on the same tier, then the order are a bit wishy-washy. It is up to you. Like if you get this instead of this, I'm also fine with it. It is also fine. I still try to order it to the best of my ability. Up to you. Lanyan will be released in the second phase, so with Alekino and Chlorine. So if you plan to wish on that banner, you will also get Lanyan. Let's go back to Zhongli and compare that to Lanyan. What does a Lanyan give? Lanyan, first and foremost, is a Nemo character, so she has access to one of the more broken set in the game, artifact set, which is Viridescent Venerer. It reduces the enemy resistance to the element that she can swirl by 40%. Let me bring up my document real quick. I prepared this beforehand so we can talk about it comfortably. Lanyan comparison. This color is a little bit hard to look at. Let me try to change it to a different color. I think I could use this color. It still signifies enough. Nice. Okay, so the color coding in here, you will see that on this document. Let me actually move it away slightly so my chat on the screen doesn't obscure it. You can see that I order this by whether the Lanyan is more helpful or not as helpful for certain characters, certain DPS. Alekino, Chlorine, Setos, Novelet, C0, Borani, Wanderer, Lini. These are the chart comparison. So a very easy example that we can immediately give comparison to is Lanyan. Being an animal character, she can use a Viridescent Venerer artifact set, giving minus 40% resistance to enemy. She provides grouping from her burst. And finally, being a catalyst, she can hold this weapon. A very good weapon. A 3-star weapon that should have been a 5-star weapon. This Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, where the passive gives your main DPS an additional sand worth of attack. 48%. An attack sand gives 46%. So compared to Alekino in this team, Alekino, Bennett, Yelan, Zhongli, or Alekino, Bennett, Yelan, Lanyan, Zhongli gives minus 20% resistant enemy. Lanyan gives minus 40% resistance for enemy. Zhongli gives 35% damage from Petra, Archaic Petra set. Lanyan gives 48% attack from Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer. Also, Lanyan gives grouping, and at C4, Lanyan gives 60 elemental mastery. This is a clear winner. Lanyan, a 4-star, is better than Zhongli. They finally did it, chat. They finally power grip the one true shielder in Genshin. Hold on.
Nice.
Now, Lanyan is not exactly an improvement all the time, which is fine, which is nice, because I do not want Zhongli to be completely out of commission. Lanyan is only better in some niche situation, and I think that is healthy for the game. But remember the one video that I talk about? We find it again. The state of remember the one video on stream that I talked about shielder versus healer, and I mentioned how shielder could use some improvement in their roster. Finally, they're doing it, chat. They are making shielders a bit more relevant now with the release of Lanyan and also CITLALI. Let me read chat real quick, see if there's any question. You do not care for Alekino or Chlorine, so you prefer not to pull it for her, so you probably pull... Yeah, you could pull Lanyan from... or get Lanyan from the free 4-star selector. First animal shielder of all time in Power Grip Zhongli? No way! If Lanyan's shield is HP scaling, then Throwing Tails is perfect for her. She is not though. That is one downside of using this weapon. Lanyan's shield scaling is from her attack. Though there has been smarter people than me that have done calculations on this. And the result is, even with Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, at C0, Lanyan is only doing around... is only having around half of Zhongli's shield HP, but at C2 of Lanyan, because her shield will replenish 40% of the shield HP whenever the active party member does a normal attack. This effect can occur once every 2 seconds. So after this effect occurring twice, replenishing the HP for the shield, Lanyan's shield strength is equal to Zhongli. Lanyan C2. Now, of course, this is not as good as a thick shield from the very beginning. It takes a little bit of time to be that thick. And if the shield is completely gone from one single instance of attack, then we cannot replenish the shield strength or shield HP. So it's not as good in the sense, but it could in theory be as good. And her uptime is low, yes. She is not as comfortable of a shield. Her shield duration is 12 seconds on a 16-second cooldown. It is not as comfortable as Zhongli. Zhongli, let me check again. Zhongli wiki. Zhongli shield is 20-second duration on a 12-second cooldown. Lanyan is a 12-second duration on a 16-second cooldown. So, in terms of defensive, Lanyan is weaker. In terms of defensive and in terms of comfort, Lanyan is weaker than Zhongli. So Zhongli still has a very strong point, and they are keeping Zhongli on that strong point, which I love. Like he still has a very strong selling point for the people who likes to turn their brain off when playing. It's fine. Like a lot of us does not want to stress when playing the game. We want to play to relax. But Lanyan in terms of offensive utility is more than Zhongli in some situation. We have to take Lanyan to the Ruin Guard in Island in Liyue. That's a real shield shredder. Yeah. Alright, so let's go back to my lovely document here, which I prepared. So every time I'm gonna compare like side by side like this. If something is green, that means it is better than the gray thing. If both are yellow, that means they are roughly equal. Something is yellow, they are equal, and then white is worse. Something like this, and green is better. Green is better, yellow is kind of in the middle, white is worse. Let's go through a few of them, okay? Now, so the difference here is Zhongli, difference is Lanyan. We only talk about this. If we swap from Zhongli to Lanyan for Alikino, Bennett, Yelan team, Lanyan is better. But it gets a little bit more complicated when we have to swap two characters to get other two characters. So for example, Alikino Bennett, Kazuha, Zhongli, and swap that to Alikino Bennett, Silunan, Lanyan. Then we go from minus 60% resist from VV plus Zhongli to minus 76% resist VV plus Silunan. 75 damage bonus from Kazuha and Archaic Petra, 40% damage bonus from Scroll from Silunan, 48% attack from TTDS Lanyan. Grouping. Lanyan grouping is only from her burst. And it can only happen once in 15 seconds, I believe. 15 seconds. But consider this. How often do you actually use Kazuha's skill more than one time in the rotation? That's worth considering. Like we can say Kazuha grouping is on a lower cooldown and can be used more often, but in practice, how many times do we actually use Kazuha skill more than once in a rotation? There are cases we do that, but not a lot. So Lanyan grouping being on her burst on a 15-second cooldown is not a huge drawback. Yeah. Often it's to replenish ER and triggering for bonus kind of thing, yeah. Now, if we're comparing this alone and all the black text alone, then this team is better. But if we have a freedom zone for Kazuha, which gives more stat, 20% attack and 16% damage bonus, then these two teams are kind of equivalent. Why do I give Kazuha a weapon that is useful here? Because Lanyan technically does have an useful weapon, but this weapon is a 3-star and this weapon is a 5-star. So the comparison is a little bit dependent on the investment you have. If you have a good weapon for Kazuha and a good weapon for Lanyan, which is a 3-star weapon, then they are comparable. Yeah. So some of the situation that Lanyan is a little bit more iffy, okay, is, for example, a Chlorine Aggravate team. Chlorine Facial Kirara Sucrose. Hey, look, that's my exact team. Chlorine Facial Kirara Sucrose. If we're gonna swap Lanyan in here, then I have to get Sucrose out of here. I have to get Kirara out of here. And so the question starts to blur a little bit. Like, am I comfortable getting Sucrose out of here? Sucrose does buff a lot. Then in those kind of situations, it's a little bit more iffy. Chlorine Facial Kirara Sucrose versus Chlorine Facial Nahida Lanyan. We're swapping in a shielder or an animal shielder for a dendro shielder, and we swap out an animal buffer for a dendro buffer-ish and damage dealer-ish. So we both have the VV set in both cases, so they are the same. Minus 40% resist from VV. Sucrose can hold the TTDS book, and Lanyan can hold the TTDS book. They are the same. Sucrose provides 200 elemental mastery. Kirara can hold the instructor set to give 120 elemental mastery, so this amount of EM. Nahida gives 250 elemental mastery from her burst. Lanyan C4 gives 60, so you can see that it's roughly equivalent again. 320 EM, 310 EM. The main difference here, grouping is the same because Sucrose groups, Lanyan groups. The main difference here is 12% damage bonus from Kirara C6, and the difference here is Nahida's personal damage, but also Nahida makes it hard to swore. In these two cases, Lanyan is not actually an improvement because we already have a good shielder for Chlorine team here. We already have a good buffer for Chlorine team here. If we have to swap them out, we just have to swap the other two in, and it's the same. Nahida improves the team damage, but it makes it extremely hard to swore for Electro. Extremely hard. With Kirara, Aggravate will be harder to use if not in a VR. Kirara can hold for bonus. What do you mean? Kirara holds for bonus. Kirara, technically Kirara can hold either instructor or the scroll set from Natlan, but for this comparison I want to use instructor. They are technically kind of equivalent. For this comparison I want to use instructor so that the EM is equivalent in both cases, so we can compare, like just narrow down the comparison and make it easier to compare. C4 Kirara gives coordinate attack, yeah. We don't really need that for Aggravate though, but it's nice for multi-wave. But if we're gonna use Zhongli, then Lanyan is a clear improvement. Chlorine Facial Yelan Zhongli, this is a what was it? Electric Charge team, Taser team-ish. Chlorine Facial Yelan Kazuha, Chlorine Facial Yelan Lanyan. Kazuha will be a clear improvement in terms of damage, but no defensive utility. That will be mainly it. Lanyan will be defensive. And something else that I want to look at. Something else, right? This will be the technically two last thing we look at. For Mualani team, Mualani Xiangling, they are given. Mualani Xiangling Sucrose Silonan, Mualani Xiangling Sucrose Kirara, Mualani Xiangling Lanyan Nahida. In this team, where you can see where Lanyan is falling apart is when the main DPS is not scaling off attack. Then, one major strength of Lanyan being able to hold this weapon is gone. When Mualani is the main DPS, Lanyan doesn't provide her Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer buff anymore, and her team is not doing as well as the other. This is worse than this. This is worse than this is the best. When the main DPS is not benefiting from a shield, Mualani can just use a healer like Silonan. She doesn't really care about shield, just like any defensive awesome will do, then Silonan is better. And finally, we look at, is Lanyan good for a character like Wanderer, where he's a Nemo DPS? We can look at Wanderer, Faruzan, Bennett, Thoma. Thoma C6 gives 15% damage bonus and 25% attack percent from Pyro Resonance from Bennett and Thoma. Wanderer, Faruzan, Bennett, Lanyan. We have the Throwing Tales of Dragon Slayer, and we actually do not have Viridescent Venerer because it does not benefit Wanderer at all. So we're gonna give Lanyan a scroll set and give 12% damage bonus. Or we can use Wanderer, Faruzan, Bennett, Zhongli, where we have minus 20% resist and plus 20% attack from Tenacity set. In this case, Lanyan is not really an improvement against Zhongli, because Zhongli resistance is universal, while Lanyan Viridescent Venerer resistance for the resistance reduction for enemy is only for pyro, hydro, cryo, electro, the element that we can swirl. Select Toma cannot be used until C4. Yeah, kind of. Or you can go with Furina and Yelan or instead of shield. Yep, you can. Wanderer is a lot more susceptible to resetting when he doesn't have a shield, but when we need more damage, we need more damage. Yes. So, what is the conclusion that we can draw from this? And you can pause the stream to look at the few options that I have here if you want to. Afterward, yeah, then you can scrutinize it a little bit. Here, I'm just slowly scrolling too, so you have something to look at when you pause, and easier to pause stuff. Lini and Lanyan's good. So the conclusion, the very Razor language version of the conclusion is this: Lanyan, a Nemo, catalyst. Her strength, VV set, Crueling Tales of Dragon Slayer. If main DPS is Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Cryo, and scales of attack, Lanyan, good. If main DPS is not Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, Electro, Lanyan, so. If main DPS does not scale of attack, Lanyan, so. There we go, chat. Yeah, like, look. There we go. Lanyan for Elikino, boom, good. Lanyan for Lini, boom, good. But that does not mean that she is not comparable to, well, being comparable to Zhongli is also a feat in and of herself, being a 4-star character that we can technically get for free. Like, that's a pretty worthwhile option to get, considering how we have to spend wishes for Zhongli. Alright, any question about the explanation, the Razor language? Do you want me to speak in Razor language in a slightly different, approach it from a slightly different angle? If it's more helpful? Do you think you should use Serpent Spine or Earthshaker for MAVUIKA? If you use MAVUIKA as a support of field DPS, then Earthshaker is a decently competitive option, but Serpent Spine is still obviously better. If you use her as a main DPS, then Earthshaker does not do pretty much anything. Earthshaker. Oh, this is a Dota hero. Earthshaker, Genshin. Because Earthshaker only increase elemental skill damage.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Playing MAVUIKA as a main DPS, she doesn't benefit from any of this passive.
Time to act.
Thank you, bro. Alright, right on, fam. Teammate just say Peck element attack scaling character. Yeah, I mean, Peck is not Razor language enough. Peck is still a slang that people has to know enough about the game to understand. Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Cryo. It's fine. Who Tao Yelan Sing Chiu Lanyan is versus Zhongli here. Let's see what she do in the most famous Zhongli team. In that team specifically, let me check real quick here, right? I do have a Hu Tao table right here. My suspicion is not really improvement, maybe a side grade. Tao, Sing, Ye, Zong. Tao, Sing, Ye, Yan. I'm too lazy, chat. I see. I think Hu Tao, maybe Zhongli is actually slightly better here. Let me check.
Oh my goodness.
Minus 20% rest for both Pyro and Hydro.
All will be revealed in the next volume.
Minus 40% rest for Hydro only. 40%, 48% attack for Tao. I think we could use Arcade Picture, but people often use Instructor on Zhongli for this team to buff EM for Hu Tao. 120 EM. Zong Instructor. Is that everything? Shield. This is not a clear improvement. I would say that Zhongli is a little bit better because the rest threat from Zhongli is for both Pyro and Hydro. As long as we have the shield, the enemy resistance is reduced for all elements. But Lanyan, it's hard to get Swore on Pyro because Xingqiu and Yelan does so much Hydro, there's no Pyro to swore. And Hu Tao does not really scale from attack a lot. She does somewhat, but she prefers a healthy amount of both attack and HP. So this is not as useful, the TDS.
Calculations are correct. Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Actually, 60 EM. Yan C4. Thinking. Hu Tao actually does not need a very strong shield. Actually, does not need, because her healing is somewhat sufficient. I'm gonna say it is without pulling on a calculator. I'm gonna just from a gut feeling it's this.
Never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Equivalent. Yeah, both rest red feels more good. Actually, yeah. Actually, sorry. Before I remember this, I'm gonna say this is better, but also this kind of relevant. This is kind of relevant, so that's why I'm making them both yellow. Kind of equivalent.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Are you playing? What is this? Wait. Yeah, I just answered Harsh's question. Yeah. You're planning on pulling for MAVUIKA on the next banner? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Alright, let me swap to my next account real quick. I'm still open to discussion about Lanyan. I think today we could co-op if we have time, but I do want to spend more time talking about the upcoming characters because I know a lot of people are excited about that, and MAVUIKA and CITLALI are coming real soon. Is Chlorine Fish on Nahida Lanyan good? No TTDS. Cannot care about rotation. Here. We can look back at this. Chlorine Fish or Kirara Sucrose versus Chlorine Fish or Nahida Lanyan. The downside of this is it's extremely hard to swore, but you have some Nahida's damage to make up for it. So pretty much every other thing is the same. They are equivalent. We have compared to chlorine official Nahida Lanyan and compared to chlorine official Kirara Sucrose. We both have VV Viridescent Vanilla set. We both have TTDS from Sucrose or not if you don't want to use TTDS from both team. Similar amount of elemental mastery, similar amount of grouping. Main difference is Kirara C6 giving 12% damage bonus to the entire team, and this team has more Nahida's damage. And how does this work? This is a very high level looking at things. I do not really want to dive into calculator right now because that could be a little bit dry. And even looking at this, we do have a good idea of their comparison, right? This account we are farming for Inazuma Wealth Leyline, then farm Kirara Boss, Kirara Talent.
Add Astra.
Did you finish CITLALI comparison? We did not touch on CITLALI comparison. For CITLALI comparison, I will have to do some of that live on stream. I have not prepared that beforehand. But the basic of it is somewhat intuitive. Actually, Chlorine Overload is gonna benefit from MAVUIKA release and also just Pyro Traveler release, because Pyro Traveler can hold the natlan support set to buff both Chlorine and Facial damage in a Chlorine Overload team. Nice. Without diving too much into calculation, I would say from just my gut feeling, Chlorine Overload team will get a buff next patch because of Pyro Traveler and MAVUIKA coming into play.
The time beckons.
How good is CITLALI's shield? No. How good is CITLALI's shield? No. CITLALI's shield is paper thin. It's better to think of CITLALI as a buffer rather than a shielder. No! Novelets mortal enemy! Hydro slime! Alright. Time to do it, chat. Very cool. Oh, slime!
Make way for the Adeptus.
Alright, I'm in a life and death situation here. Give me a moment, chat. I'm gonna go back to the question in a moment. Very cool. Alright. Oh, where's my thing? There, here we go. You like the CITLALI character more? Yeah. She's been waifuified in the past few weeks. Yes. Let's go, Neverland time. Let's go. It's time for him to hit the enemies with his cane. There we go, chat. When will Shanyun rerun? The look is feeling pretty lonely. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot tell you. My thought process was around Lantern Ride, but it is a Lantern Ride already, and still no sign of Shanyun.
Silence! The mighty be humble!
Really? Really?
The night is cold.
Alright, let's switch it up. Let's go! You're looking at the 4-star CITLALI right here, chat. We have CITLALI at home. Bro, you're overcooking with Novelet. I mean, I am not even using Novelet in this fight. What do you mean? I'm not even using Novelet at all.
Skyward! Stray cloud confirmed!
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Watch, all these enemies gonna die except the Hydro Slime. Amazing. Amazing.
Seize the skies!
Thank you. Where were we? Rahh! Sha! Real suffering. Alright, I'm gonna just get out of this place. I cannot bear to kill another Hydro Slime. Next up is farming for Kirara talent and boss material. Yeah, still that. Talent. I have talents for days. Let's farm boss material. Is that the end of my farming for this week? Yeah. This boss, go. People think Raiden cannot cook. Have you ever read the name of her weapon passive?
Scorching hot days and freezing cold nights.
Topic lightning Genshin.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I'm less. Eternal stove. Good one. Good one. Are you ready for the Mualani at home team? Mualani at home, right here.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Absorption test. Raahh! Uma, get them!
Road to redemption. Bow your head.
Swirl, mark. Nice and spicy.
Buh. Buh. All right.
Silence.
Animal test succeed. Service with a smile. You're toast. Booba, get them.
Bow your head.
Your salvation. Wonder not.
Very cool. Thank you for the material. And just artifact, as usual. She learned to cook. She learned to cook. Alright, for the slow pokes that are just coming in now, if you want to know about Lanyan, here's the Razor language version for you. Lanyan, a Nemo catalyst shielder. She is good for characters of Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Cryo element that scales off attack and one a shield. Wow! She is better than Zhongli if all of those conditions are met. So, example, Alekino wants a shield, scale of attack. It's a Pyro character. Nice. Lanyan's better. Lini wants a shield, scale of attack, Pyro. Lanyan better.
Stand clear.
Amazing.
Nice and spicy.
No billet.
The tides beckon. Silence.
Once a shield is Hydro but does not scale of attack, Lanyan is okay. Comparable to Zhongli.
Eat this. Booba, get them.
Bow your head.
Turn this barren wasteland. Your salvation.
Walani doesn't scale of attack. Is Hydro, also doesn't care about a shield. Lanyan is not good. Wow, it's a formula. Let me make sure that I'm not dying. Amazing, she dead.
I ruined everything.
Amazing.
Temperate waters of eons past.
I can't. I can't. That. Alright then. Is Shangli gonna do it? Shangli's gonna do it, right? Surely, surely. Nah, just save myself the trouble. Just save myself. Skill issue, well done, well done. Alright. Lanyan exploration, done. Characters, retired. In a way. Amazing! Alright, hopefully, jokes aside, hopefully that helps you with your decision whether you want to get Lanyan or not. If you want to get Lanyan, she is free from the Lantern Rite selector. And if you join my Discord or pause my stream at this very exact moment, you can see my tier list for the Lantern Rite constellation and character to get. Order from left to right, from up to down. I'll make a video out of it soon. I'll make a video about the Lantern Rite selector. I just cut out from my stream 2 days ago. No energy! More passion! More energy! Where's my energy though?
Absorption test. Stand
More energy! No! More energy! I like my energy! Thank you.
Nice and spicy. Coming through.
Silence.
Silence!
The unholy dross.
Alright, you can stop now. Thank you. Energy! Energy!
Animal test Your toast! Booba, get them!
Settle down.
Your sin upon your soul.
Out of the frying pan!
Bow your head.
No way he went away from Goober. No way he went away from Goober. There we go.
Of your sins.
Nice and spicy! That's that!
Settle down.
This is a hassle and a half. Alright, you can rest now, sir. Good, sir. Thank you.
All shall return.
That boss is somewhat annoying to find. Oh! Okay! That boss is not annoying to fight. I repeat, that boss is not annoying to fight. Hold your words, please. More, please. More, please. Thank you. Me who got C6 gaming through gambling. Amazing. Alright, Gamba time. Even though I do not even know who's gonna use that artifact yet. But it's good enough to give it some tribute. Alright. Gamba time. Gamba time. No Gamba time. Goodbye. Where's your artifacts material? We're moving on, chat. Raw. So here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. So Xiangling has an energy weakness, right? She has difficulty getting her burst back. So now we have MAVUIKA, who instead of needing energy, she wants night soul consumption to get her burst back. So instead of needing teammates to funnel pyro energy to her like Xiangling, we need teammate to funnel night soul consumption to MAVUIKA. Amazing. Wow. Wait, what's the difference? I mean, the difference is one is needing energy and need teammates to help her get more energy, and the other has night soul consumption and needs teammates to help her get night soul consumption. That's the difference, right? Yeah.
Race you!
Amazing.
Silence.
Alright, sir. You can stop now.
Nice and spicy! Stand clear!
I wonder what if I destroy all of this. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Settle it down.
I never tried destroying all of them at once.
Burn this barren wasteland.
Let the might be humble.
One more sin upon your soul. Scour my soul.
Gooba! Get them!
Animal test 6308!
Your salvation.
Where are you?
To the light.
The cat box delivery is here!
Out of the frying pan!
Barely begun. Wander not astray.
Xiangling needs energy. MAVUIKA needs passion. Perfect. Alright, this is a perfect moment. You know what's coming.
Oi, go. Oi, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy.
Amazing. Darling walks so MAVUIKA could ride a bike. Amazing. Your bike still eating? Alright. What are you eating? Anything good? Some holiday special? MAVUIKA sings in our field. Imagine whenever she bursts, she's just like da, 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 da. She just sings to herself. XDD. Right, this account we are farming for Sumeru Wealth Leyline and MAVUIKA Boss. Dun, dun, dun. I see some milks being passed in amongst chat. I love seeing chat care for each other, especially during this wholesome holiday season. Chat, say one nice thing about each other. Better yet, say one thing that you're grateful for this year. Going with the holiday season, the holiday spirit. I am grateful for you, chat, for making my dream of being a skibidi brain rot streamer possible. Chat, I appreciate you, whether you're actively participating in chat or just sitting in the background trying to get away from some stale conversation in your sibling gathering or extended family gathering. I appreciate you all the same. Yeah, I see you in the back trying to get away from that conversation with your distant uncle. He's sprouting some nonsense again. Yeah, I see you. Alright, so you put on my stream. Yep, so you can hear a different guy sprouting nonsense. Amazing. Sumeru Leyline. Where is Sumeru Leyline actually? I have so many marks on the map. Holy crap. Where's Sumeru? Okay, here. Oh god. You're grateful for your bed. That is one thing to be grateful about. Having a bed, having a shelter. Not many people has that privilege. How the hell do I come up there? That is one odd location.
I'll catch up.
By skating, of course. When your uncle asks when you're getting a girlfriend. Not now, I'm watching Timmy's bird. Oh, is that your girlfriend? Wait, that! If you want me to pretend, that will cost you 1 Welkin Moon, okay? I can pretend for you, okay? Only for the cheap price of 1 Welkin Moon. For my MAVUIKA fund. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, chat. Very considerate of you.
You want this one?
Strong idea. Oh, Uncle asks, is that a one of those VTubers nowadays? Well, I guess I am technically a PNG tuber, I guess.
That's close enough. Time to go.
Strike a pose.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Guhua!
As a good knight should.
Holy, that guy is relentless.
Meet.
And stay down. Thank you. I came here for a ley line wealth, but I'm not gonna say no to chest. Chest? Chest.
Bring it!
Denial? Denial? Alright.
Brain cutter. Let the world collide.
I love farming for this mushroom when I have the right elements to get the right materials from them.
Mountain veins boil.
Otherwise, I hate farming them.
Leave it up to me.
Imagine Hyper Bloom, version, and all the good stuff are such prevalent mechanics related to Dendro, and when or the Dendro land Sumeru, we have to put Pyro and Electro on the bench. How's that? Amazing. I know. All because we get the wrong material from those mushrooms whenever we use Pyro and Electro. I can't. I didn't have my Noel team built when I was farming for materials in Sumeru, and I always have to be conscious of not using my Raiden specifically,
The echoes of the valley!
and that was kind of annoying.
Know my sword. Shower me with praise.
Say no to chess.
That's close enough.
Let me read you a verse.
I mean, chess is good. Chess is love. Chess is life. Chess is my source of income. Without chess, I am nothing.
Strike
It is my water, my oxygen. It is my source of joy, and oh, nice! Just chess out of nowhere. I'll take that.
There's no ambush.
I'll praise you more, chess. My source of joy, my source of depression, my source of every single emotion, everything that counts toward being a human. Without chess, I will never be able to get the Primo Gem. To get these. Amazing. All sizes matter. Yes.
Happy to apply! Brain cutter!
Well, if that's the case, small chess just means we need more of them at the same time. Am I right, Chad?
Hear the echoes
Size doesn't matter as long as accompanying small sign we have quantity.
No stone unturned.
Yeah. When I grab a big chest, I feel content just grabbing one at a time. When I grab small chests, I would love to grab 10 of them at the same time.
Bring it.
Small chest super easy.
Rain outlines your fate.
You listen here first, chat. Size doesn't matter as long as it comes with quantity.
Great wings echo.
I'll catch up. Time's clear.
You need to hurry up.
No. Wait, is that the last one I need for the event? Let me check real quick. One more, right.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let my name echo in song.
Witness the power of Gua.
Steady as stone. I'll catch as a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
Oh, chess!
I'll catch up.
Bring it.
Puzzle chess. Ah.
Leave it to me.
Where's the last one? Over here.
Wow, these will come in handy. Bet you can't keep up with me. Get it. Strike 'em up.
Alright, what's next? Farming for MAVUIKA, boss? Let's go. Mimic chess or bad chess? Ah. I see someone playing D&D.
Someone needs assistance.
All right.
Got any D&D enjoyer in the chat?
All right.
I was making D&D content for a long while. Probably around 1 to 2 years
Leave it all to me.
before I start making Genshin content. Dun, 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 dun. So there are similarities and differences in those kind of things. I love the aspect of figuring out good builds in D&D as well. And I think that aspect of just enjoying to learn about the system and master it has followed me all the way from Dota playing day to D&D playing day and now to Genshin playing day. It's so-so. It's not a 4-liner. So Daniel's profile picture reminds me of freelance stuck in a... Like, what? Hold on. It's very innocent picture of freelance. Don't know what you're on about. You're not playing it right now, I see. So you used to be playing it. Amber is still alive all this time, you know. Amber is still alive. She's always there. Sitting on a corner in a bench. And every time we have a pyro torch that we need to bring her out, she's as enthusiastic as always. Welcome home, cheater. Finally, need me again, so you bring me out? Huh? Uh-huh. I know. Always here. Always have been. Welcome home, cheaters, wide. Ain't that right? We jump on the latest bandwagon, the latest husband, the latest waifu. And where's Amber left? In the dust. Nah. She's the one that brings us into this world. She's the one that guides us through our first Hilicho killing session. She shows us the joy of leveling up a weapon, the knowledge of how to cook a meal. No. She's now sitting in a bench, rotting away until the next pyro puzzle. And then we pull for Lene and then we never use Amber again. And then we pull for Yoimiya. The player got Yoimiya permanent bench with Amber, yeah. If you watch that anime, Timmy, you know it. I see. Oh, I see. I think Frieren also has heavy inspiration from Dungeons & Dragons stuff. That makes sense. A lot of anime in the past few years are also inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, I think. Like some dungeon crawling stuff.
Rahh outlines the fate. Witness the power. Strike a pose. Let the world collide. Hear the echoes of the gong. As a dutiful maid would.
Is it not gonna do the special attack? There we go.
All right.
Alright, one more boss and then we'll talk about CITLALI and compare her to Zhonglei. Do I have enough materials even? I think we need 30 or 46 of a particular material, right? For a character to be from level 1 to ascend to level 90. I have 30 of them. Yeah, I can still farm more. Right, last time farming this boss.
Ring cutter. Time to act.
I heard that next version, the boss respawning will also
But the magic rain portal.
be immediate and we do not even have to teleport away anymore. So I'm looking forward to that. In the past few patches, I think the boss farming experience has been improved.
No, my sword.
From respawning after 3 minutes or something
Shower me with
to respawning immediately when we teleport away. And now they're getting rid of the whole teleporting away thing and just let the boss respawn.
stone unturned. As a good night should. All right.
Boom! Still on DPS, people. On the defense circlet is wide. I'll keep it nonetheless. Mew just brute force it and do not even break the mechanism. You don't have Silonen. It's possible to brute force it, pretty much. Like you can see that even with a good enough team, I could pretty much get it to around 1/4 HP until it does the mechanism. Alright, let's talk about CITLALI. Alright. Timmy, I dare you to fight that with Chi-Chi and Amber. Dare failed. Thank you very much. I know I would fail. Daily claiming. Okay.
Thank you for.
Boom, done. So CITLALI, what does she bring to the table? CITLALI, to put it in a very Razor language version, she is more of a buffer than a shielder. Her shield, paper thin. Her buff, pretty good. Not as good as Silonen. Pretty good. So, how about CITLALI comparing to Zhongli? We were changing Genshin for real, the feeling, the competition. Yeah, I think I actually feel it really. Like the exploration, they are really going more for exploration nowadays. Not sure if this is already planned ahead, but I still feel a lot of quality of life improvement from Genshin in general too. Okay, let's go back to Zhongli right here. Zhongli is a character that gives... Where's Zhongli? Where's our old man? And let's preface it. Zhongli is still a character that gives the most comfortable shield possible, so he still has that niche going on for him. It's a valid niche. It's a niche that helps people enjoy the game without having to think too much about things. That is a perk, certainly. Without having to think too much about the enemy patterns and having to learn like Dark Soul kind of dodging skill. He's comfortable. He also presents a minus 20% resistance threat for enemy, and he can hold Arcade Petra to give 35% damage bonus. That is him as a character. Shield, minus 20% rest threat, 35% damage bonus for swallowable element. Pyro, Electro, Cryo, Hydro. What does CITLALI gives? Let's look at her.
I'm heading east. Don't you go with you here. Best I don't see you over in the west then.
CITLALI gives...
Surprises.
Wait a minute. 20% resistance threat? Exactly as much as Zhongli? But only for Pyro and Hydro.
With you here.
Oh, okay. I guess. That works too. So, I guess a Zhongli for Pyro and Hydro? Then you would be exactly right. But in this niche, she is better. Because one, she can hold the natlan, broken natlan support set. This set right here. This is a privilege that all the natlan characters have. As long as they have 9 soul points, they can hold this broken set, and at the baseline, they will be decent. If they have a kit that is good by themselves, then they will be broken because they are natlan. They can hold the set. So, CITLALI also have negative 20% rest rate and 40% damage bonus. That sounds similar to Zhongli having negative 20% rest rate and 35% damage bonus. Okay, not that much difference. Why is CITLALI claimed to be stronger than Zhongli? That is because she is a catalyst user. Alright, let me see if I can find a 3-star, a certain 3-star catalyst that is so broken. Oh, hello! She can hold Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, giving your main DPS who may be scaling of attack an additional sand worth of attack. Wow, it's the same story as Lanyan, isn't it? But there's more! Hold on, that's not all. Hold on. CITLALI actually applies some amount of cryo from off-field, alright? Her skill and her burst also applies cryo from off-field. Even though it's very poo-poo application, I have to admit, it's not enough for many characters. But even at the bare minimum, she is already as good or better than Zhongli, and she offers a little bit more cryo from off-field. That means if we play her with a pyro character, the pyro character can do an extra 2 or 3 melts, and that's amazing on top of already good stuff. If you do not know, reaction Genshin, when pyro meets hydro, it's vaporized and it does 1.5 times the damage. When pyro meets cryo, it does 2 times the damage. Now, of course, there are a lot of nuance regarding the elemental gauge and how fast an element is depleting and all this stuff. But at the baseline, we only need to know CITLALI is already better than Zhongli because she can hold Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, and then on top of that, she has some cryo application to do for the pyro on-fielder to do melt. Nice. Where's my sound effect? There we go, that's the Razor language version. We were... okay, let me look at chat real quick. Some is not good, but some on top of already good. It's amazing. It is not what she is known for, but she does that on top of everything else. Alright, Red Shred, Teen Shield, Cryo Up, Sinner Set. Yeah, that's about summing up. So, do you remember how a lot of conversation, and even I before, when I talk about like potential characters for stuff. Let me see if I can find that live again. Here we go. We did talk about this, and I admit a lot of people want a... where is it? Hold on, where is it? It's like past stream, let me just find the thumbnail. Where's the thumbnail? It does not show the thumbnail. Alright, fine, that's fine. Here we go. I think that should show the thumbnail, right? I can just grab my previous thumbnail. It doesn't matter. It just helps there like a visual element to illustrate my point, but if I cannot grab it, it's fine. Here we go, chat. So this is one of my previous stream where I talk about how you please make these kind of new characters. We crave a cryo signature. we grab a cryo signature so that we can do some melt shenanigan on the team. But Hoyoverse is having even bigger brain. Hoyoverse says, we hear you. We hear that you want to say, you say cryo signature, but what you really mean is a good cryo from a cryo character that can play from off field. All right, let me say that again. What you say is cryo signature, but what you really want is a cryo character that is good from off field. And here we are gonna give you a cryo Furina. Elemental application, poo. But do you need a lot of elemental application when you already have a ton of other stuff going on for it? Wow. That's the exact conversation that we usually talk about when we talk about Xingqiu versus Furina. Furina elemental application is not as good as Xingqiu. But do we need to? When she has a lot of other stuff going on for her? A lot of buffing capability? No? Okay. That's CITLALI. CITLALI has a poo shield. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Team MAVUIKA collected miscellaneous out 15 minutes ago. Alright. We're gonna finish our section talking about CITLALI. And then when we start talking about MAVUIKA, I think the collected miscellany will also be helpful to look at. Nice, thanks for letting me know. I think it would be difficult to build her, but you prefer Plushie. It is not difficult to build her. It is not. It's not. Hold on, let me check real quick. What's her energy requirement? 60. You don't really build her for shield, okay? You don't really build her for shield. We all know that her shield is poo. It's gonna be gone in like two or three strong attacks. We play her for the buff. We're really playing her for the buff. And do you know, CITLALI, because how she works, she holds Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, she buffs attack, she likes to play a pyro character. And the last time I check, I think all of the pyro attack scaler likes to play with, wait for it, Bennett. So the team is already having a defensive option, you know. Pyro attack scaler playing with Bennett. Oh, okay. I guess we got the defensive option already covered, right? So CITLALI shield being poo. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, to be fair, the only person that cares is Alekino because she cannot be healed. The only person that cares is Alekino. To be fair. But to build CITLALI, we would go energy recharge because her burst is actually important. It applies a little bit of cryo. It's nice. And it does some decent damage. So we would want to give her Cinder City, Scroll Cinder City artifact set. And then potentially give her a recharge sand and then elemental mastery goblet, elemental mastery circlet for some of her shield strength. Elemental mastery is only helping for shield strength, so if you say you use a Favonius weapon on her for some reason, you could also give her a grit circlet. That's fine too. Yeah, there we go. That's CITLALI. Any questions, chat? Razor language version. Shield, not as good as Zhongli. Almost paper thin. Buffing, better than Zhongli. Worse than Ceylon. And only works for Pyro and Hydro. In practice, mostly Pyro. They're changing the web event. Oh my god, how many web events are they making for these characters? God damn, they are going all out. Okay, hold on. Gotta do all of these web event stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about Primojam, but I would prefer that they condense all of this into one event, one big event, rather than just peppering us with events like this. Yeah, you use that, like, you know, fair. Alright, hold on. Let me lower the music volume real quick because this also has music. Music off real quick. Okay, what's this? Start.
Based on the plan, the special outdoors training program starts today. Guess I'll start from the top and knock these out in order. I'm ready for a challenge, so I hope this doesn't disappoint.
I will not disappoint. My Primojam is ready. My body is ready. Ma'am. Respectfully, ma'am. Speed riding! Holy crap, are they gonna do it?
First on the list is... off-roading. Nice. Let's ride.
It's nice to hear the English voice acting again. I think all the promotional materials either have Chinese voice acting or not have voice acting at all. Up the jagged cliffs, a flash of red catches the eye. Who could it be? It's our favorite Genshin Ghost Rider. MAVUIKA sits astride her flame strider, speeding ever closer. Okay. Click the button to flip the page. Okay, sure. Link? Alright, sure, here. Link, maybe?
Is that a cliff?
Hold on. Copy it. There we go. Holy crap, this is long. Let me fix the link real quick. There. I hope it shows up in the chat because YouTube chat doesn't really like links in general. Okay, it shows up. Nice. Is that a cliff? Not a problem for MAVUIKA and her motorbike. Look.
This'll be a walk in the park.
There we go. Up we go. Jeez, okay. Gina Incredible, the Pyro-Icon rode a flame strider right over the cliff. Alright, speed riding, done. What's next? Free climbing.
Next up, rock climbing. And it looks like I'll reach the summit just in time to catch the sunset.
She's gonna race with Silo then? Yes, please. I climbed the stadium of the Sacred Flame exceptionally steep, even tapetiously sore as skilled at climbing. Sayara would tremble in fear upon seeing them. Oh, she's climbing, okay. The cliffs that are the final destination for MAVUIKA's travel by climbing. As though walking on flat ground.
Now that is a view worth living for.
Who bites a dragon and phoenix in the same time? Nice. Oh, I think I know this spot in the game. There's no greater thrill than breaking through limits in the face of danger. Imagine climbing and then Chaska just flying through. Whitewater surfing. Go.
Okay,
The
last but not least, surfing. Great way to hone your sense of balance. And once you're done, you get to relax in the local hot springs.
I'm in! I love this art style, by the way. It looks so comic booky. I love this art style. With the best of them, people in the spring wouldn't usually surf in such extreme condition. Waves as high as or something. Nuh-uh, surfing? Nuh-uh, bike riding. Ding, 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 ding. Hold on, where's my ding sound? I don't have it. Does this count as surfing? Is it cheating, chat?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, no! The amazing physics over here. Like the physics of surfing. Am I right, chat? I mean, they do not even have to add this, but it's so realistic. I guess though. Is that the end? Nice.
Great. Training complete. Now it's time to get working on an even more challenging version.
Oh, what's that?
And I must make time to go and chat with Shilonen. I have a few more ideas on how to improve my Flame Strider.
Yeah, you know what? Your Flame Strider cannot grapple like Kinich. Can you improve that? You know, like from the lore, you're supposed to be from the Kinich tribe, right? Canopy, Scion Canopy, right? Why does your vehicle swim or surf like Moranese people tribe? You can climb like Silvan's people tribe. You can fly like Chaska people tribe, but then you cannot grapple like the tribe that you came from. Oh, okay. I guess I'm asking for too much now. Yeah, sure. Nope. Nope. Alright. Wait, what did they say? More! Ah, this. Alright, sure. I know this one. Alright, good stuff. Claim those things real quick.
They don't see you over in the west.
No one's like you, Timmy's bird. You eat me today, later. Wait, does that mean you like me?
Onion skin?
You eat me over other people? Oh yes, eat me. Eat me. Oh. Sorry, chat, this is I was talking about food. Yeah. Dad! Don't let your extended family hear your stream, alright? Alright? Alright, I believe I am done with this account. Let's move on. And Seeing that no one else is asking about CITLALI, I think this is a good point to start talking about MAVUIKA. And what a better way to do that other than watching them collected miscellany video. Give me a moment, chat. Collected miscellany. I can't chat. Look. YouTube knows me too well. I was gonna go to YouTube and then search for the video, and then it's right here at the top of the recommendation. YouTube knows me too well. Also, there's some other video. I don't care. Music down. Browser up. All right. This is Hoyoverse, or I guess it's gonna be Japanese day in sleep explaining to us about MAVUIKA. So let me make sure that my subtitle is on. Is it gonna be Japanese day in sleep? Yes. Yes.
八神の国に囚われた魂たちは総クリンの響かせる轟音を聞く。死してもなお戦いは終わらない。失踪する神が彼らを
Soon the icon will lead them to another victory. On the bike! No less. Ready to ride!
マービカの戦意
MAVUIKA's fighting spirit always burns bright for the future of Natlan.
十分な戦意を
Fighting spirit
を発動する
feels her elemental burst.
阻む全てを
A sun-felt slice that burns away everything in her path. With her elemental skill, she can summon her fire elemental form, switching rapidly across terrain, and offers aid to teammates.
元素スキルを発動
When MAVUIKA uses her elemental skill, she gains max Night Sword points.
夜根の加護状態
Enters the Night Sword's blessing state. She also gains access to one of the all armor fire thingy. Oh, what the hell is that called? Hold on.
発動
I need to read. All fire armaments. I have no idea what that is. Also, nice pulse, chat. This is a nice pulse. Can I zoom? Alright, I cannot. It's fine. I just want to appreciate her hair, you know?
異なる形態の初夏武装を解放する。元素スキルを1回押しすると初夏武
You know
装
what?
は
I don't think I can keep up with all these subtitles. We're just gonna read it
キャラクターについて移動し
by ourselves and then I'll explain things if they are not clear.
元素スキル長押し時
Basically, all feel pyro damage.
として現れる。この時ソークリンに乗って高速移動ができる。また予備のジェットエンジンを起動すると
Don't make sexy voice. I'm watching it speak.
空中を滑翔したりできる。
Okay then.
通常攻撃
How would you explain it
攻撃は元素
to your grandma walking in?
元素に変化しない炎ダメージに変わり、ラッシュ時にも経路上の敵に炎ダメージを与える。夜根の加護状態の時、元素スキルを1回押すと初夏武装の形態を切り替えられる。初夏武装は夜根値を消費し続け、マービカの夜根の加護状態が終了するとともに消える。天賦、演歌の貢ぎ物解放後、付近にいるチーム内キャラクターが夜根バーストを発動
That's
する。
so burst.
マービカの攻撃
MAVUIKA's attack will be increased to point time. Nice.
我々は
Is it stackable? That is not entirely clear.
体現するようにエンジンは
No one fights alone.
炎を一身に集め腐敗の祝福
Oh
を
wait, sorry. No one fights alone. But if you're fighting with character from other nation, it still counts as you're fighting alone. MAVUIKA's kid says,
手にした。彼女は各地の闘争の魂を吸収でき、元素爆発は元素エネルギーではなく繊維によりチャージされる。マービカはいくつかの方法で繊維を獲得する。戦闘中は付近にいるチーム内キャラクターが消費した夜根値がマービカの繊維に変換される。
Natural points. And also she gained fighting spirit from normal attacking.
さらにマービカの戦意が一定値を超えると全ての戦意を消費して元素爆発を発動できる。
危険！太陽の方向！
元素爆発を発動するとマービカは総クリンに乗り空へ飛び上がり夜根値を一定量回復する。その時夜根の加護状態に入り地上の敵に強力な追陽山を送り出し炎範囲ダメージを与える。同時に姿勢の路状態に入る。
With MAVUIKA, you can finally hit and run. Yes. Dashing counts as dealing damage. Yes.
また消費した戦意に基づき元素爆発の追陽山と総クリーン操縦中の通常攻撃。
My voice sounds like special channel from Chainsaw Man. I don't know, but Japanese voice sounds pretty familiar, similar, I guess.
マービカが元素爆発を発動すると発動時の戦意に応じてフィールド上のキャラクターの与えるダメージが
Fight with that enemy, you have mental disorder. That post training.
継続時間中ゼロになるまで少しずつ減っていく。灼熱の指導者はさらに激しい構成をもたらす。マービカがチームにいるとき
Again, party, Nitro transmission cooldown. Nitro transmission is swapping between character with exploration. It's not a combat mechanic.
キャラが特定の移動状態にあると夜根の加護状態
Still a nice exploration perk though.
一定量獲得する。戦争の国の神としてマービカ
God of War.
戦いを経験してきた。今もその瞳に燃える炎は輝き続けている。戦闘中元素スキルを1回押すとマービカは仲間に糞用の輪を付与して攻撃を
God of War?
また長押しでは総クリンに乗って自ら出撃し強敵に立ち向かう。マービカの主な攻撃手段は元素爆発だ。一定の戦意を貯めてマービカの元素爆発を発動するとチームメンバーの戦闘力を高めた上で敵を焼き尽くし強力な打撃を与える。
Burning her enemies to ashes.
の民で生まれた他
I'm sorry. Ash Mansion? Signora Mansion?
の多くのものと同じくマービカも限界に挑戦し続ける。しかし
Remember Simon cannot
他人に
OP?
勝つためではない。
She cannot
戻
grapple.
る過程と目的を成し遂げた時の達成感を味わうためなのだ。時にはマービカも普通の人のように負けることがある。熱湯の宴において
She lost to Versa. Epic fist showdown, sure.
神とて同じだ。あるいはマービカは己を
Emika's never really seen herself as an Archon.
彼女にそんな
I'm sure she would disagree with me on this.
他者から見た
But I'd say
そこいらの武器と同じ
that treating the highest authority of the land like a random weapon picked up on sight betrays an inexplicable contempt for the heaven. What? Wait, hold. I misclicked. Hold on. I need to rewind that to read again. Hold on. I would say treating the highest authority of the land like a random weapon picked up on the side of the road betrays an unmistakable contempt for the heavens. Alright. That's speaking some strong words. Typical day sleep though. Typical day sleep. Okay. So, let's go over the few things because we're also talking about MAVUIKA at the moment. Let me look at chat real quick. MAVUIKA, bless our pose. Alright, so her main mechanic. If Xiangling needs teammates to funnel her energy, MAVUIKA needs natlan teammates to funnel nitro points for her fighting spirit, for her burst, essentially. So, cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Why does she need fighting spirit? Does she need her burst to function well? I mean, her skill can do damage from off field, right? Can we just skip her burst? No. No. First off, alright, let me grab some music in the background. Hold on. Where's my music? Where's my super suit? Tomorrow. Honey! Where's my super suit? Okay, here. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. After using her elemental burst, out of burning sky, every point of fighting spirit present when it is used increase the damage that the current active party member deals by 0.2%. The maximum increase obtainable in this way is 40%. Okay. 40 divided by 0.2. Wow. Okay. That means her fighting spirit, the burst, quote-unquote burst energy that she needs, also makes the on-fielder do more damage. It is not just for her personal damage from off-field. Fighting spirit is necessary part of her combat kit to buff the on-fielder. So yeah, we want to burst with her. And also, after damage calculation, her burst does about 50% of her damage profile even from off-field. Her skill does about 50% of her damage profile from off-field. So her rotation will look something like, kind of like, I'm just gonna use a random person example. She goes on field, she does skill, and then she presses her burst, and then she goes off field. Okay? And the burst nuke is about 50% of her total damage in one rotation. And the skill lingering around doing damage is only about 50 other remaining percent. So the burst is significant damage for her too, as well as buffing team member. So yes, we even from her off-field role, we want to get her fighting spirit to full, her burst quote unquote to full, use it. Already what she does as an off-field solo, she can burst every 2 rotations. Her burst doesn't do 50% of her damage profile, but the teams. No, it actually does. Here are some smarter people than me that has done the calculation. I believe I watched a video from Genshin scientist that did it, and I could also do the calculation, I guess. But if other people already done it, why do it again? Genshin scientist. MAVUIKA.
Navigating the world's a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
He actually does so many videos about MAVUIKA. I actually don't know which one he talks about. Yeah, this is some MAVUIKA versus Xiangling-ish comparison. She's about the same. From off-field. The guy's guy. Yeah, that's the guy's guy.
Maybe I'll take one more day off.
Here you go.
Knock out the rest of the work once I'm
MAVUIKA personal damage speed as a sub DPS from off-field. Her skill does 48% damage. Her burst does 52% damage. So no, you don't want to skip her burst. It may be hard to understand, like this is maybe a hard concept to grasp, but imagine her field from off field, it goes over like 12 seconds and it does multiple pull damage hits, while her burst does
I got a new letter from an informant.
in one hit. Alright, does that make sense? Yeah. I hope that Razor language makes sense. Burst in 1 second. 50% damage. And skill does like pew, Beep. Pew. Pew. For 12 seconds. And in total, her skill does 50% damage, her burst does 50% damage. Does that make sense? I went to lose gaming show the Chaska team in creator experience server and I was laughing. Alright, sure. Is that related to MAVUIKA? I went to lose. Let's check. It's good to fact check our stuff. I'm looking for the Chaska team. Skinich. Yes, he does have the culture zoom. I approve. Music down so I can hear what he's saying.
Chaska, and well, she's pretty great with Chaska, especially for a double pyro setup. Double pyro with Chaska works reasonably well, and either CITLALI or Furina are great options for the 4th slot, with CITLALI even enabling a massive melt from MAVUIKA's burst. Overall,
yeah.
double pyro with Chaska works reasonably well, and either CITLALI.
Yeah. Look at the HP. Hello. Hold on, chat. Okay. This is before MAVUIKA's burst. Okay. Hold on. Before MAVUIKA burst.
Pretty great with Chaska, especially for a double pyro setup. Double pyro.
This is the monster's HP. Okay. And this is MAVUIKA's burst.
With Chaska works reasonably well, and either CITLALI.
Okay. Good stuff, chat. Good talk. Good talk. Her burst does 50% of her total damage as an off-field character. Yes. Yes. Holy fuck. This is a perfect illustration right there. So now her burst is not skippable. Music on. I thought Chaska was on field. Have you seen? Have you seen the calculation for? Have you seen the calculation for Risley team with MAVUIKA? I'm looking for Risley team. Main DPS damage team. Which one is he talking about? Here, maybe?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Someone's talking about Risley in the comments, right? Someone must be mentioning that fact in the comment. Let me just look for it. But he makes so many videos. I respect this guy work ethic. He does so many videos. Holy fucking crap. Guide, max value, everything you need to know. Holy fuck. Wait, hold on. Which one is he talking about that?
Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and...
Oh, Risley. This is the one, right? Yeah. Are we almost at? We almost at. I think this is the video where he talks about MAVUIKA and Risley. I need to find it. It's so big. Hold. I need to do this, chat. Oh, where is it? This is worth it, chat. Hold on. This is worth it. Whoa, where is it? Best team. All right, then maybe a earlier video, maybe. Is she broken?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Fine. This is about her build. Alright then, never mind. I cannot find it. It's fine. It's not ideal, but we'll deal with it. Okay, so basically what I want to show you is what I want to show you is the graph for here. Let me illustrate it. I think this will be nice. Okay, this will be Risley. No, I spelled his name wrong. Sorry, chat. Sorry. How can I make this rookie mistake? How can I make this rookie mistake? Alright, chat. Here. This is a Risley team. Okay. This is... That's Bennett.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Woo! Hold on. How's my handwriting, chat? Using a mouse. Readable. Alright, good. Alright. This is gonna be... Who will it be? Ah, Silonan. And then this is CITLALI. So as expected, this
isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna...
Okay, so as expected, this is Silonan's damage, right?
Only innocent children and timid adults are scared.
This is CITLALI's damage, alright?
Either of those, are you?
Nice. And this is Risley damage, alright? Nice and cozy as a main DPS. And then on the graph, this is MAVUIKA's damage. Oh, my bad, chat, my bad. Oh, my bad. Ah, there we go. Alright, sorry, this is exaggeration. It is around this much. This is exaggeration. There we go.
Navigating the world's a whole lot easier with
No, this is not entirely a fair comparison.
Come up with some for you.
Because in this team, MAVUIKA is actually the one. In this team, oh hold on, where's my mouse? In this team, MAVUIKA is actually the one melting the cryo aura. So this is not exactly fair. This is not the Risley melting the pyro aura. But it is funny regardless, alright? It is funny. The graph looks like that. This is giving the same vibe as... This is giving same vibe as this. There we go. Microsoft Paint, amazing. In Zeok's video, I believe she did 130,000 vape non-crit. No, Risley will melt as the team will be MAVUIKA, Risley, Silverland, Bennett. Yeah. 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 CITLALI here is for the meme. CITLALI here. Technically, this is still a functional team. CITLALI is buffing MAVUIKA. This will be a similar team to Raiden C0 when Xiangling C6. It's a functional team. It's just the damage distribution is more on the off-field character. No! Why did you do that? For the meme. The meme chat. I will find that graph eventually. I will find that graph eventually. Also, how do you like the sound in background, the lightning striking, and what the Yelan teasing us about the lightning? Amazing.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Yep, in a team that Risley actually melts, then he's doing more damage. I'll find that graph. It's fine. We're moving on. We're moving on from that. Functional, but not the best? Alright. I need to find that graph. Not the best? Now I need to find that graph.
I got a new letter from the government. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Maybe it's in a CITLALI because that is also related to CITLALI. Found it! Found it, chat! Found it! It's in the CITLALI video! And no way! I found it! Diabolical, I know! Alright, hold on. So, what if we actually use a team for Risley?
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Okay, so let's compare this to normal Risley team. Now I cannot find the normal Risley team anymore. Holy crap. I can't, dude. I can't. Oh no, she got hit by lightning. There we go. There we go. Okay. So Melt Rivalry team doing 71,000 damage per second with this team, and Melt Rivalry, well, Melt MAVUIKA team technically doing 67,000 damage with this. All right, fair enough. Not as good. Fair enough. Though, if we can compare this to Rivalry's previous team before MAVUIKA with Xiangling, Bennett, and Silonan, he's only doing 60 to 63,000. So this team is still technically better than the Rivalry Xiangling team. 67. It's not as good as Rivalry actually doing damage when MAVUIKA is in the party. So 71. There we go, Jeff. Cut. Alright, not as optimal. Cut. But is it meme? Is it funny? Is it good enough to be a meme? It is.
Blinding sunlight is such a pain.
Good night.
No way I can get a nap.
Have a good one. I hope you have a nice holiday. Alright, see what I have on this account. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Mic drop. Alright. My point is made. I am happy. Wait a minute. Doesn't MAVUIKA bus feels like Bennett bus? There's a huge difference, you know? There's a huge difference. MAVUIKA bus is not a circle. No, it's not. MAVUIKA bus is not a circle.
Take it easy.
Also, MAVUIKA burst, aside from doing a huge gigantic damage and buffing her skill damage, it is also from the passive buffing the damage of the on-fielder. So you could compare this to Yelan burst, actually. Somewhat similar. Yelan does have a passive where as she uses her burst, exquisite throw, which is this, her burst, the character on field is dealing more damage, and as time goes on, it automatically increases to 50%. Meanwhile, MAVUIKA is saying when she uses a burst, the on-field character is dealing up to 40% more, and as time progresses, it decreases. Tomato. Yeah. I would consider this passive similar to Yelan. Alright, real quick, let me look at what am I trying to farm on this account. Silo natlan. Well, am I farming for more natlan, or is that good enough? Don't think I can farm it today though. I can, right, because this account have the stellar thing. I can farm it anytime. Is this better? Is there anything else I'd rather farm? Oh, I remember chat. I remember. Hello, Alekino's wife. It is you. Alright, so on the topic of MAVUIKA, it's I mean, in terms of damage from off-field, if we can compare that to Xiangling, she's comparable.
Another test subject.
In terms of buffing, at C0, MAVUIKA is buffing a similar amount to Xiangling. Xiangling does have her use. Her Xiangling C1 is reducing the enemy's resistance to Pyro, and Xiangling C6 is Pyro damage bonus. So surprisingly, Xiangling does have some buff in her kit. Even if we don't usually see that in Xiangling's usage. But MAVUIKA does have a perk of really having more constellation where we can invest more in. So for example, Xiangling at C6, we think, we cannot invest anymore into this character. That's the best it's gonna be, this character is gonna be. But MAVUIKA, that's only her C0. And we can invest more. Mister, can you go down? Thank you. For her on-field playstyle, she is somewhat comparable to Alekino, slightly better. That's the Razor language version of it. Off-field, about equal to Xiangling, a little bit better. On-field, about equal to Alekino, a little bit better. Design, the one, the only, wife of Alekino! The thy precious, O king! I have no idea what that means.
Let's ride.
Amazing. Xiangling without Bennett. Xiangling Bennett without Bennett is no good. I agree. Actually, I do want to check something. I don't think that any people that I've watched video from has done this check yet. So I'm gonna do the check myself. Hold on. MAVUIKA and Xiangling, when there is no Bennett in the team, MAVUIKA is clearly better. But I want to check something. When Bennett is in the team, how much better is MAVUIKA compared to MAVUIKA without Bennett? Because her Nook is doing a lot of damage, and doing her Nook in Bennett's burst is extremely beneficial. So I want to check how much better that is. So let's say we are in a team of Kinage. Sure. Yeah, Kinage is an okay team to test this on because there is Bennett in the team. Some loading problem. Give the website a few moments. Morning! How did Vortex ruin it? Here we go. I'm happy to show you again. I'm happy to let Vortex ruin everyone. Is this? This is Genshin Impact, a game that we can waste our life in a good way. And let me explain to you what exactly is going on in here. You ready, chat? Ready for my explanation? Here it comes. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right, one more time. Sure. I can't. I have to pause it. Vortex says, "You sound constipated!" And now I can never look at Novelet's hydro pump the same anymore. I can never hear Novelet aggressively hydro pumping the same anymore. There we go. I'm glad I can show you that. I'm glad. In the DPS team of MAVUIKA, Silon, and CITLALI Bennett, and one with Furina, MAVUIKA has around 2000 damage loss. Or MAVUIKA, Silon, and CITLALI Bennett, Furina, MAVUIKA. Okay. Can MAVUIKA be better than Alikino in raw damage? I'm not sure what you mean by raw damage, because in Genshin there is always buffer and support in the team. Like, do you mean them being solo? I never really look at characters as a solo character and without any teammate. And there are characters that want their damage to be reacted. There are characters that prefer doesn't really need their damage to be reacted. In MAVUIKA's best team, she's doing slightly more damage than Alikino's best team. Genshin is a team game, and whenever I look at damage, I look at team damage. Their best possible team. And also their average team. Stuff like that. Okay, so this is a team where MAVUIKA is off field. She's doing around 380,000 damage from the off field role. But if we buff her burst, okay, hold on. Actually, it's not melting. Jesus. Her skill from off field, if she's having no buffing, she's only doing 180,000 damage with an Earthshaker weapon, R5. Cool. Now, if we buff her burst damage, we're gonna subtract this. 81,000. Minus 80. Put her on field in Bennett's burst and have her vaporize because Furina is in the team. Vaporize, where's vaporize? Oh, baby! Okay, very cool. So if we do not take care and we just use MAVUIKA whatever, we do not try to buff MAVUIKA to the best out of our extent, we do not burst with MAVUIKA in Bennett's burst, and we do not care about vaping MAVUIKA's burst, then her damage in a team rotation is 180,000. If we put MAVUIKA in Bennett's burst and try to buff her damage with Furina, with all the good stuff, then her damage is now 300,000. Wow. Okay. Sign me up. Very cool. From off field, using this weapon. Earthshaker R5 and scroll set. Timmy, what's up? I'm a gamer boy, how you doing? Give me a short tips on how to improve your Novelet. Got him a few days back. Alright. This is the UID. Okay. Novelet improvement tips. Got him a few days back. Got it. And website. Also, I see the other question in chat, I'll look at it in a bit. Okay, we did talk about this in a previous stream, but you want to level up his normal attack to level 9 or level 10 before even touching his skill and burst. His normal attack talent is doing significant more damage, so you want this to be level 9 or 10. And to improve your novelet, preferably you want the prototype amber weapon to be at level 90 because it still gives him more HP. Regarding substat, artifact substat quality, this is a solid investment, 11 substat in total. You likely do not need this much energy recharge, but if you play him as a solo hydro character, then maybe it is justified. Cool, solid substat quality. In general, if you want to improve your novelet, try to get more crit rate. Up to 64, because then after the set buff, it will be 100. And because your crit damage is 200, you want to preserve a 1:2 ratio. Try to get more crit rate in general. Not gonna pull out the calculator today, chat. So don't be disappointed. It's fine. Normal attack talent takes priority over everything else. Get that to 9 or 10. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, MAVUIKA weapon is Claymore, but the stats will attack be crit damage. I never see Claymore crit damage. You don't, because usually actually let's go with this. Usually, there are never a 4-star Claymore with crit damage substat. Oh, I guess Black Cliff Slasher is a crit damage substat, but the passive of this is terrible. Do not buy this weapon. This Serpent Spine is a crit rate substat weapon. Otherwise, it's mostly just attack or elemental mastery or recharge or something like that. Yeah. Now, if we're looking at 5-star options, then we'll see a lot more crit stuff. Prophet Stone is attack. This is physical damage bonus. Red Horn Stone Treasure, so Ito's weapon is scaling of substat crit damage. Beacon Ritzy is crit rate. Verdict, this Navia's weapon, is crit rate. Final Mountain Ring, it is Kinech weapon crit rate, and her own personal weapon is crit rate. It's not that you don't see crit damage substat play more often, it's just that it's usually expensive. With Lost Prayer, it gives 77 crit rate. Yeah, Lost Prayer is a bit hard to build on to use on Novelet because it may overcap on crit rate. Where is it? Yeah, it's a bit hard to use Lost Prayer. If you use Lost Prayer, then you will have to avoid crit rate substat. Actually,
You can only do so much on your own, but
because then it would overcap quite easily. Let me check. Lost Prayer of Sacred Wind. Lost Prayer of Sacred Wind is 33 plus 36 from set plus 5. Yeah, it's 74, so it's easy to get overcapped on him, but it's still possible to build around it. Usually, if you play him with Dalfarina, then I would recommend Prototype Amber still, because it does have an energy regen passive. The Prayer of Sacred Wind, it does give crit substat, but then you will have to build an atrocious amount of energy recharge on him.
need a surfboard?
I'll move away from the key because it does have the ooh sound. What am I trying to say? Yeah, energy. Yeah. I don't know what kind of team do you use him in, but just in case. This is a Nobilet solo hydro team. You can see that his energy problem is huge. So this is, if you use Lost Sprayer second wind, he will need this amount of energy recharge. But if you use Prototype Amber, then you only need this amount. This is Prototype Amber R1, this is Prototype Amber R3, and this is Prototype Amber R5. Recharge. Obviously, Favonius on support will change this. Lost Sprayer, Prototype Amber R1, Prototype Amber R3, Prototype Amber R5. Okay, let me look at chat real quick. Which artifacts are good there? Okay, sure. I'll finish with Eva stuff, just to be complete. Okay. Now, I will still emphasize again because it is important. His normal attack talent takes priority over improving your artifacts. But after you take care of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
Thank you, Molani. Let's decrease the volume there a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is, and arguably the recharge is also nice on him because you have to fill and probably you use him as solo hydro. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 good substats is really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arguably 7. This is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could use an... Oh! I just realized. You do not have a 4-piece set for him. I was just like looking like brown, 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 brown. That's looking like a 4-piece set. But no. Get a 4-piece set on him. It is really important. I did not notice that. It is worth sacrificing your gigantic amount of crit rate substat to get a 4-piece set for him, because getting a 4-piece set for him will give you 36% crit rate. Alright, maybe I should not be saying it like that. Oh, we're sacrificing for 14% crit rate, but we're getting 36% crit rate. Yeah, so get an onset piece, either feather or sand. 1, 2. This is trash. It can be improved a lot. Do not be afraid to use a HP goblet on him. It is worse than Hydro Goblet, but usually HP Goblet is easier to farm and has better substats. This is quite replaceable. Try to get some crit rate on here. So I'm gonna say that this is the only thing worth keeping. Every other pieces are upgradable. Is that everything? I think that's everything, right? Yeah. Okay, so Taiki will also give me something, a new ID. Also Candace improvement, sure. We move on from this Nobilet. Candace C6 for Alekino, I assume. 2 HP, 2 ER, nice. Energy recharge is still slightly low. This needs a lot. 250 or something, even with 5 lands. Other than that, if her energy recharge is enough for you, possibly in a team with some other Favonius or in a double hydro team, then this is good. Nice. Nice. Yeah. You don't really need crit damage on her. She's not doing a lot of damage. You preferably get HP on her because she is buffing the other character based on her HP. But yeah, this is a solid damaging build if you want to use her that way. Any other chat that I miss? can you replace Yelan? Who? Wait, what? Oh, you're asking some other Aikido question. Alright. And there's Mualani, MAVUIKA, and Ceylon team. Oh. Okay. This is something to talk about for MAVUIKA. So you see in this team, in Mualani team, I have double hydro, right? Cool. It's nice. It is giving her... Hold on. Where's the game sound? I lowered it. So in this team, I am using Yelan to... like, Candace is a similar concept basically. To give Hydro Resonance, which gives Mualani more HP, and Yelan and Candace also buff the damage of everyone. The slight downside of this is that both Yelan and Candace apply some amount of Hydro. And Xiangling will need to get rid of those Hydro application before she can apply Pyro again for Mualani to vape. Okay, that is important. That is a job for Xiangling specifically. Because she applies enough Pyro. Proper Pyro Nado. That is not a job that MAVUIKA can fulfill. It is not a job that MAVUIKA can fulfill. Because MAVUIKA only apply Pyro once every 2 seconds. This is not enough to rinse away the Hydro from Yelan. This is not enough to rinse away the Hydro from Candace C6. So using her in the Mualani, Candace C6, Ceylon and MAVUIKA team, you will notice that it is so hard to get your Mualani to vape. It's gonna feel like you want to pull your hair out. Yeah. So MAVUIKA is not completely power gripping Xiangling. It is a comparison. So let me see if I can make this a nice comparison for you. I think I have a perfect example. Okay. So comparing Xiangling to MAVUIKA is similar to comparing Xingqiu to Furina. Xingqiu, in most cases, Furina is better than Xingqiu, but in case where we need a lot of Hydro application, Xingqiu is better. Example, Hu Tao. Hu Tao cannot vape with a single Hydro Furina. Hu Tao can vape with a single Hydro Xingqiu. Comparing Xiangling to MAVUIKA. MAVUIKA will be better in most situations, but for Mualani double Hydro, Mualani cannot vape with just MAVUIKA. Mualani double Hydro can vape with Xiangling, because Xiangling applies more Pyro. She's like the Xingqiu version of Hydro. I hope that makes sense. That's a very concrete example of how elemental application works and when it matters.
Quiet now. Out the frying pan, into the fire. Race you.
Mualani solo Hydro, MAVUIKA can help her. Mualani double Hydro, that's a bit too much Hydro and it's pushing over the edge. MAVUIKA is not keeping up. So if you want to use MAVUIKA with Mualani, you will likely need to get rid of Candace or Yelan or the second Hydro option. I will personally try to pull MAVUIKA on my Mualani account as well to test her. This is my main Mualani account, my main account. Doesn't matter. But I'll try to pull MAVUIKA in here regardless so that I can test more. At this exact moment, I cannot tell you perfectly whether MAVUIKA will work with Mualani or not, whether MAVUIKA will work with double Hydro or not. But in theory, she's not as good as Xiangling. Here, specifically. It is slightly disheartening to me that I still have to cope with Xiangling, 280 ER, and Golfing Lightning. But it is what it is.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Yeah, Kazuha would likely be a best replacement because he could also apply some pyro and he will stretch stuff. That's nice. Sucrose will be in okay, so it's gonna look something like this. I'm just gonna put stuff in here in chat. I'm gonna pull up a website to just help me illustrate stuff easier. It's better with illustration, it's better with visual stuff. No. We're not gonna use a tier list. It's just a convenient place for me to put characters together to make a team to illustrate stuff. Where's Xiangling? Yeah. Still no. So in this team, Xiangling is applying a lot of pyro, so we can afford to use another hydro here. It's gonna be either this or this. Okay. But MAVUIKA will not be able to apply enough pyro, so we have to get rid of this. But it also opens up options for us to either use this or this or where's she? This. Yeah. It's okay. Or this. There are options. Just likely not double hydro like before. Not this. Not this. Now, Kande C6 is actually the reason why this is not enough, because Kande C6 actually apply more hydro than usual. Kande C5, C4 and everything before that is actually fine in here. So that's a weird thing that can happen. And I do note that your Candace is C6. Unfortunately. To 80 ER, yeah, I know. I showed that a little bit before. Just want to use Candace more often, yeah. It's okay, you can use Xiangling. Overall release to Xiangling. It's a valid usage. It's gonna be exactly like this team. Candace just replacing Yelan. What am I farming for? Oh, the wealth thing. Natlan location. Alright, I will take a slight backseat in terms of yapping. Chat, you can yap and help each other for a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a glass of water real quick. I've been yapping a lot. I need to hydrate myself.
good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Bye. Got a cup of water. And a cheesecake right here. I'll just pop one of those. Right, you can look at Yelan a little bit more. I'm popping the cheesecake into my mouth. Adrian! Vortex! More vortex in my chat! Hey, no way! Double the chaos! Timmy, you don't want to use Candace before C6? For Alekino, yes. Do we have a Candace? Oh, I have Candace, nice. I could actually use her. She's not C6, but that's fine. For Mualani, Candace C6 sometimes is a hindrance. What her C6 does is apply more hydro, basically. It's a lot of text. It applies more hydro. And in Alekino case, it is good because it's good for Alekino to have hydro on enemy for her to whip. But in Mualani case, it's the opposite. Mualani wants to whip and apply hydro herself, not for other character to steal her whip. So for Alekino, Candace C6 is good. For Mualani, Candace C6 sometimes is bad. Taking another bite.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with
Chlorine? What about chlorine?
to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
For anyone before C6, Candace is bad. Not sure I fully understand that sentence. Maybe it says some structure. Stop. It feels weird to have Yelan staring at the screen while I'm eating. Feels weird. That was the new event stuff. Has anyone tried this event? What's this new event? Is it cool? Is that some kind of tactical combat-ish? Like a chess game? Without C6, Candace bad, yeah. Usually. With C6, up until recently, Candace is still bad. Candace has like two teams, Alekinos and Mualani. Alright, I'm running đây. Sao nó rung quá. That's a decent cheesecake for one that I could just get from a grocery store. Alright, Jack. My fighting spirit, my passion is replenished somewhat. Feel free to ask me stuff. More passion, more energy. Yeah, I do love how Charlie needs energy and MAVUIKA just needs passion. Hey Timmy, when did you start YouTube? Is that what the question meant? Let me get rid of this. This is such a good picture. I don't want to get rid of this. Alright, it's fine. I started YouTube around late September, I think. It has been 3 months at this point.
Looks like the situation is.
And I'm grateful for everyone that has been hanging out with me throughout the entire process. For me, content creation started before I started doing Genshin content. I did some music content before, and then I also did Dungeons and Dragons content.
This was new.
Take a look behind the veil. My wait was not in vain.
So yeah, I do have some knowledge on content creation, how to create a video structure, how to create a video, make a video, all the stuff like that. Streaming though is relatively new for me. I just created videos and stuff before. But I guess the part about being a dungeon master in D&D, so that's basically just a game master, where I do have to yap a lot and create a story, create a world for my players. It does help with my preparing me for a streaming kind of career, I guess.
All right.
I climbed that for nothing because that is below. Very cool. During the past few years, I also took some, not really classes, but there are groups that focus on trying to improve our public speaking skill. And I think that really helps as well.
All right.
But before, I used to get quite nervous when just talking, yapping a lot. But that does improve with practice. Well, that's nice.
Was not in vain.
This was new.
Oh my god, hey, her twin! Vortex Taiki. In no way, Taiki. That is dedication, I respect that. I love this theme regarding exploration. It is a functional theme, first and foremost, and it also slaps at exploration. Celonen, Yelan are the two characters that I use the most. Morlani just mostly in Natlan, but whenever there's water terrain, she can shine as well.
Letting great names echo. Boba, get them.
Jump! And that is all the double stuff today. Cool. Let's try this event out. I swear, if a fourth vortex joins. Yeah. What about it? What you gonna do? OG vortex, what you gonna do? I swear, if the next vortex join, then you'll be the bestest of friends. Wow! Hold on, I do have the sound effect for that now.
Quietly now. Off we go.
Something going on my phone. Hold on. Okay.
Bring it.
Have you ever played Clash Royale? I've seen some people playing it. I have not played it myself though. Oh, are you saying that the event is similar to that?
Things are about to get dicey.
Does my Mulani have constellation? No.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Nice and
PC0. And she is a headache to play. You, the OG Vortex. No, I'm the OG Vortex. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. No one is the OG Vortex. Yeah, you think you're the only one on the internet with that name? Right, sorry, Tab. Sorry, Chad, I was being mean. Sorry, Chad. Deserve. Build your... Okay, very god. I mean, very god. Mulani? Alright, bad.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
I don't actually invest in this Mulani a lot, but I do have the minimum artifact stuff to be correct. Well, the enemies. That is the enemy. Alright, come here. Come here, big boy. Big boy. He's gonna come, right? There we go. She misses. Amazing. You see that, chat? She just whipped with her burst. Does any other character do that with their burst? Amazing. You're going to stream Genshin now? See you later. Alright. I hope you have a successful stream then. The second Vortex. Bro, your game brightness so high? Really? It is absolutely fine for me. That is my game brightness abnormally high in comparison to, like, say, other stream. I've always been playing with this brightness. Perhaps I am always playing in the morning. So that may make a difference. Low brightness graphic is much better, right? Sure, I'll try it. Na, 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 na. I see I do have it slightly higher. I don't think I can even see a difference. Let's put it just at default. No.
Take it easy.
Don't ask me, phone brightness is like 10 to 15. Right. I am saving everyone's phone battery, right? By increasing my game brightness. So you do not have to increase the brightness on your device that you're watching my stream with. Amazing!
Things are about to get dicey.
Best streamer 2024 confirmed.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Right, what is the chance that she's gonna whip her bus? 50-50, I'll say. Alright, good enough. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, chomp. Thank you.
Need a surfboard?
And lastly, we have some of this. Cool. I'm still not done with this, so let's do that. So thoughtful. Yeah. Just for you, Chan. Just for you. Timmy, make a shot of the second vortex encounter.
Need a surfboard?
Nah. If that's the 10th vortex encounter, I'll consider it. So it is on you to make a vortex army. Timmy chat gone? Ah, I see. Yeah, I think I've been turning that off to show Yelan stuff. I cannot remember which one I've done. But Delusion, sure. Vortex army, rise up! Go. Madam Ping is the best character. Well, she is calm and quite calm and collected, indeed. And she gives us a cool teapot to play with. To put all of our... Well, sorry. To kidnap all of our best waifu. And husband. Madam Ping is like, here you go, child. Here is your secret getaway place that you can kidnap everyone you love to, and no one will ever find out. Granny got you covered.
Finally done.
Granny was young one. She knows exactly what youth is like. Here you go, Granny got you covered. Yeah, chat. Why does we have Granny like Madam Ping? And then we also have Granny like CITLALI. Not that I'm complaining, but they are on a totally different side of the spectrum. Hi. Hello, Muchiro. Hokkito. Tomato. Hello, how you doing? How's everyone doing on this fine holiday season? If you're just newly joining the stream, this is Timmy's bird. You can call me Timmy or Birdie or the mommy enjoyer. Especially Next week you can call me the MAVUIKA mommy enjoyer. Let me close off some of these tabs real quick. Oh, that's the bell. Nice. The bell in the game. That's not even on any hour, just bell. Right. I opened so many tabs. It's insane.
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Nice. Got them all. Try darker brightness. I've already lowered the brightness a little bit.
Thank you for...
I could try lowering it even more, but I don't think it's gonna go very nicely for my eyes. I can try this, I guess, but then I cannot really see anything in a dark scene. Why? Why making my eyes work harder? Like, why? I could do this. But why? It looks so muddy. I like a balance. Okay, I don't need to train my eyes to look more in the dark. It's fine. I'll just restore the default actually. There we go. Ah, I should do this. Did I claim this? I did. Can we get food ingredient in the chat? There are bread, ham, cheese, and chat, so Timmy can make a sandwich. Thank you for being considerate. I love a sandwich. I love a human sandwich, as burps do. Oh, burps do not usually want that. Well, after your kind is being killed repeatedly every day by all the humans, then perhaps you do like a human sandwich. Wrong sound effect? It's fine. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry, chat. You will be the last I go for. So, savor it when you can. Okay. Who should I go for? Cerulean Burst first or... Mualani burst first. I'm thinking Mualani. Offense over defense. Am I right? Always. Did bro just get done smoking a pack of cigarette? You like that sound? I have no idea. I could make that sound before. That exact moment. Hello. The birds are flocking together, I see. What's all here, chat? Let me press this button real quick. Hello. Same as bird. My UID cover should be gone for the people who would like to join. With check amount of brands I have, I can do 2 more of the domain run. Burp! Can you hear me on stream? Just real quick, can you hear me on stream? Or would I need to type? Wonder who that could be. I wonder. I will do it stream. Go. So do you want to be Mualani or you want to be playing support? It's fine if you want to play Mualani. I'll just play support. I'll play my 300 ER Xiangling. Where's my 300 ER Xiangling? There we go. There she is. Oh, okay. That's fine.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Alright, let's go. Something seems fishy. Who could this be, chat? Put your prediction in now. Put your deduction in now. Who could this be? I have an idea. Who could this be? Oh, these enemies are not swallowable. Okay. Why am I not vaping on these pyro affected enemies? Nice. You don't have to claim it if you do not need